Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your favorite Gem African Queen, and today we are going to be discussing lace glues. So if you're interested in the best lace glue for beginners and my least favorite lace glue for beginners, then keep watching. The first lace glue, and I'm gonna put these two in the same category because I feel the same way about them. The first one would be the Frontal Queen lace adhesive. I mean, it's been through a little bit, but I have this one and I have the Wig Dealer. So I have both of these. So the Wig Dealer, actually this is the Wig Dealer. The Wig Dealer retails for $11.99. The Frontal Queen lace adhesive retails for $18.99. And you also have to pay shipping for both of those. So I will say that both of those glues are beginner friendly. They both apply clear and dry clear, which is super important when it comes to applying your laces. Both cans of lace adhesive are not water resistant. So if you plan on sweating or if you sweat a lot, it's definitely not the product for you. Even if you add like at least 2 to 3 layers the proper way, it's still not going to hold your lace. So if you just plan on wearing it for one night and you're fine, then go ahead and buy this. But I honestly put this at the bottom of my list because I don't understand its purpose. I understand that it's supposed to hold your lace together or glue your lace down. However, I feel like when I'm looking for a lace product, I'm looking for something that's not going to tell on me. I'm looking for something that's not going to slip. And I'm also looking for something that is easy to apply as well. So this just didn't both of these just didn't do it for me as far as like lace glues. It wasn't what I expected. It was basically like a strong got to be. And really, I feel like got to be is just as strong, which is why it's a little bit higher in my list. So if you do happen to want to buy these, the Wig Dealer's spray adhesive and the Frontal Queen spray adhesive, you just need to make sure that you apply a layer, blow dry it, and then you can apply a different layer. But when I was doing that, it just gave me this like, when these glues dry, it gives you like this shiny wrinkle film type of look, and I didn't like it. Also, I noticed that like if I like pull too hard, or like sometimes I like to add like a little, you know, I don't even know what this is called, but a little hair to go back behind my ears. I did that one time and I was using, I don't remember if I was using, I can't remember which spray adhesive I was using, but it definitely took some of my edges off, because when you spray this and when it dries down very crusty and hard, and you have to be very, very careful whenever you pick these up or pick these off of your actual lace or head. Yeah. However, they are easy to remove, just alcohol, so those are fine. So that's where these fall. These are at my least favorite for beginners. Sorry. So boldhold active. Ugh, I was so angry when I received. Okay, let me back up. So I got the boldhold active just because I always see influencers talking about boldhold, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me go ahead and give it a try because everybody's talking about it. Why not? So I went ahead and bought boldhold active, which retails for $29.99. And first pro about it is that it's supposed to be sweat proof. And I said it's supposed to be. So this glue applies white and it dries clear, which is perfect. Definitely not sweat resistant. I applied at least 3 layers. Now I was trying so hard to make sure that this worked because everybody's talking about it. Why not, you know? So I applied 3 layers And the very next day, it was already like white and crusty. It actually, it wasn't crusty, it was more white and sticky. And I don't know if it's just because I like have overly active pores around my head and I just sweat a lot, but this glue specifically did not help me whatsoever. So it took too long to dry, first of all, and it just wasn't worth the time and the effort. So I sent it back. It just was one of those lace glues that I usually don't send lace glues back, which is why I still have the Frontal Queen and the lace and the wig dealer stuff. But that one right there was too expensive for me to just keep, just because it didn't work. I couldn't get with it, so I definitely sent that one back. It gives you that white film under your lace whenever it does get wet, so please make sure that if you're into that, then go ahead and purchase it. But I don't recommend the boldhold Active if you are an active person. I like to work out now. Since I like to work out now, I definitely need something that is strong, durable, and is not going to tell on me after I do my workout. And boldhold Active did just that. So boldhold Active is on the bottom of my list as well. Okay, so we're kind of getting into the ones that are pretty beginner friendly. So of course, everyone's favorite, Got to Be. I personally love Got to Be. This is what I started out with. This has held me down when nobody else could. Like, this is my go-to spray adhesive. I love Got to Be. It does. Okay, here is the reason why Got to Be is a little bit higher on my list than the other spray adhesives. I feel like I have a little bit more control with Got to Be. I don't know what it is about their little spout, but I feel like when I spray it, it's directly where I need it to go, and it doesn't run as much as these did. So these were a little bit more runny than I expected, and this one really stays in place. Does it give you that little hard? It does make your lace hard, just as if any other spray adhesive. It will make your lace hard if you use it over and over again and you apply it over and over again. I've just felt like Got to Be didn't snitch on me as much as the Frontal Queen's lace adhesive and the Wig Dealer's lace adhesive. I could be wrong, different people, different experiences, but I mean, this is $4 and doing the same thing that these bottles do. So I mean, I personally put this at the top of at the top, or more towards the top, just because I mean, it's like $5. Like, and you can get it at the store. It's convenient. This right here, beginner friendly. So if you are a person who wants something that is going to apply clear, dry clear, and kind of hold you down, then this is perfect for you. Now, it's not sweat resistant. You're going to need to make sure you are checking your lace if you have overly active pores like mine. Make sure that this is not snitching on you or falling back. So I typically apply like 2 layers. Yeah, about 2 layers is good. I mean, you can always mix and match with the spray and the gel glue that they have. Those go hand in hand and you'll definitely get a good day's worth out of that. But this one is definitely top of the list. All right, Ghost Bond. Okay, Ghost Bond is on Amazon, retails for $21, and you can get it in like 2 days. That's part of the reason why it's up there on my list. So Ghost Bond applies white and it dries clear, and you can do up to like 4 layers. Now, this glue is definitely beginner friendly. I didn't feel like Ghost Bond was sweat resistant because as soon as I worked out or got wet or got in the shower, that's a bad thing. Once I did those things, it kind of gave me this white film under my lace, and I didn't like that. And it didn't matter how many layers I applied. It just did that. So I don't recommend this for someone who's active. However, if you are a beginner and you just want a lace glue that would definitely hold you down, Ghost Bond is definitely the way to go. Love, love, love Ghost Bond. It's easier to come off. Yeah, it's pretty easy to come off. It's easy to get off of your lace as well. You just need alcohol. And I'll also link some lace adhesive removers down below that were my favorite as well. Okay, so the next glue that I have is called lacegrip. And I bought this glue because I saw that Ericka said that he used it on Ari, and I think it was like her birthday, and she like got in the pool and she got wet, and her hair was still slayed. So I was like, you know what, that's exactly what I need. So I bought it. Lacegrip is sweat resistant. However, it gives you that white film when it's ready to be removed. So of course it applies white, but it'll dry clear, but it's going to give you that white look as soon as it's ready to be removed. So that was the only issue that I really had with lacegrip. As far as durability and keeping me together, I loved it. I love that they have they have a regular bottle, which they have a regular size bottle of the lace adhesive, and it's like $34.99. But they also have a pen, which I'll link below, that you can just like twist, and you can twist up the glue, and it comes with a brush, and you just kind of like brush it onto your scalp, which I loved, and it was super convenient. So people need to start making those because that was perfect. So that was one thing that I loved about having lacegrip. Of course, my only concern with them was the white film that it leaves when it's ready to be removed. Other than that, it's a really good lace glue to try. I'm so happy that I'm at this part of the video because I filmed this like twice already. Alright, so the last two lace glues that I have, they were like competing for the #1 spot, but one of them took the #1 spot just recently. So let's go ahead and get into it. So this is, the next glue that I have is the Luxe Pro. This is by Quality Finesse. It's a little dirty, but it's also very low because I use it a lot. This glue applies clear, which is new. It applies clear, but it dries clear. I should have said and. It applies clear and it dries clear. So the one thing about this one is when you blow dry the adhesive, it's going to get matte. So you'll have to kind of touch it to see if it's ready, which is what I do. But you'll see that it dries as like a matte kind of film. It's a gift and a curse because if it's not completely dry, it'll be white under your lace, and that lace glue is super hard to remove. I mean, I personally feel like it's beginner friendly because it applies white. I mean, it applies clear. However, this is probably the hardest glue to adapt to because you really have to understand you really have to know whether or not your lace glue is dried. So that's the only issue with it being beginner friendly. As far as durability, this lace glue has held me down the whole time. I've worked out immediately after I've applied the glue. I've gotten my hair wet. It does not turn white, and that is one thing that I love about this glue. It does not snitch on you. The only thing it'll do is slide back whenever it's ready to go, and that's actually a really good thing because it's not turning white and snitching on you. I would rather my wig be sliding back than turning white and snitching on me at the same time. But to each its own. And the Luxe Pro glue retails for $35.99. So if you're interested in this one, I'll link it below as well. And the last one, My favorite glue in the whole world. I used it today, and it's a little, okay, it's super dark in here, but you guys can't see. This has definitely been my favorite glue, and at first I didn't want to give it a try because it failed me, and then I followed directions and it worked. So this one is the Hold Me Down Lace Adhesive from Ericka J. And when I tell you this is the best beginner friendly, anybody friendly glue, it really is. And I bought it because Ericka is using it, and I'm like infatuated with that guy and how amazing he can do wigs. But with this glue, it applies white and it dries clear. And when I tell you it dries clear in like under 2 minutes, that's what we need. Like, this glue is what we've needed this whole time. It dries so quick. It dries clear, and it doesn't dry thick like some of these other products that I have mentioned. So it definitely, I will buy this glue until she stops making it, honestly. I don't really feel like anybody can top this. Like, it literally, like, I'm so shook. I'm so shook at how amazing this glue is. I can't even believe that someone was innovative enough to know exactly what we needed. Like, I'm really gassing this product up, but I want you to understand that this product is nothing to play with. It is perfect. I'm not great at applying my wigs, but with this, I literally had no issues. None whatsoever. This is the best I've ever laid my wig down, ever. So, and this is my first time using that. So, number one, Ericka J Hold Me Down Lace Glue. If you have a chance, you need to go get it. It retails for $27.99 on her website, and you do have to pay for shipping. But other than that, oh, and it is sweat proof. I worked out this morning, and she's still there. She's not white, nothing. Perfect. You just have to wait 24 hours before you work out. But other than that, that lace glue is perfect. No one else can tell me anything else. I'm going to buy that one. That's it. I'm not searching anymore. Okay? All right. Well, if you made it this far, I appreciate your view. Thank you for sticking around with me. I know that the lighting is terrible. Maybe you might not be able to see that. But thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you in the next video.